want to be sure Tim movies here. Since today is the 50th anniversary of pretty much one of my favorite movies of all time, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, I decided to go right ahead and pretty much do my review for Willy Wonka. Now, Willy Wonka was first premiered all the way back on June 30th, 1971. And frankly, Willy Wonka, is literally my second favorite movie of all time. There's no question about it. I adore this movie. Of course, like I said, my number one favorite movie of all time is, of course, The Wizard of Oz. Second favorite will always be Willy Wonka. I mean, this movie does not work if Gene Wilder doesn't work. And Gene Wilder was terrific in this movie. I mean, him as Willy Wonka is amazing casting. I mean, Johnny Depp was cool as well. I mean, I love Johnny Depp in the remake, and I didn't mind the remake so much. But nothing really beats the original. I know the author Roald Dahl will disagree, but I still love this movie. The cast of characters is good, except Grandpa Joe. We already know how much a slimeball, sleazy guy Uncle Joe was. I mean, he was pretty much the main villain of Willy Wonka. I mean, the guy stood in bed rest for over 50 years. I think he said. I think he said 50 or 60. I can't remember, but. But all of a sudden, Charlie ends up coming back from from winning his golden ticket, and all of a sudden, Grandpa Joe is pretty much jumping up and down. He can move, and he decides to take his lazy grandfather instead of his hardworking mother. That's always fun. But that aside, I mean, this movie will make you hungry for candy. I mean. The candy in this it actually tastes good too. Like, they actually do have actual Wonka candy bars and stuff like that. Yeah, and of course the cast of, besides Charlie, obviously, who is our main protagonist, besides, Charlie, this film, features loads of other great iconic characters, whether it's, of course, the kids includes Augusta Gloop, Veruca Salt, Violet Bogart, and Mike TV. And if you really want to look at it, Willy Wonka, I guess you could say, is like Saw for kids. For anybody who's seen the honest trailers for Willy Wonka, you'll actually get the joke. But it's pretty much Saw for kids. These poor kids, they are bratty and all, but they get what happened to them is insane. I mean, poor Augustus Gloop gets pretty much drowned in the Chocolate River. He gets shoot up, and now he's gonna he gets shoot up in this tank thing. Poor Violet Bogart gets gets turned into a blueberry. Veruca Salt, who's probably the most brattiest of the bunch, she ends up going down a garbage chute, and Mike TV gets stretched out, and he gets short, and is actually in a TV show. So. Yeah, and the songs in this I just love the songs. Whether it's, Pure Imagination, whether it's Veruca Salt's iconic I Want It Now song, obviously, whether it's I Have a Golden Ticket. I mean, every time I get, something, whether it be, a movie ticket or something, I always come back to that song. When, movie theaters reopen, I actually play that song, I gotta go to ticket, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I feel like that's a song everyone always plays every time they win the lottery, But, and like I said, Gene Wilder's been around for, sadly he passed away back in 2016. But the guy's been around for, he's done so many iconic movies, whether it's Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles. So seeing him play, a character like Willy Wonka is just so terrific, iconic. The stuff that happens in the movie is really terrific. I mean, come on, Goose is that laid the golden eggs. Come on with that one. From beginning to end, this movie is remarkable. Great soundtrack. One of the best movies of the 70s, in my opinion. I mean, I just adore this film so much. I mean, if you guys have never, I'm pretty sure there are people who have seen Willy Wonka, but if you have never ever seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, do yourself a favor, go watch it. It's one of the greatest motion pictures of all time. It's really magnificent, and you'll fall in love with the film. Anyway, let me leave with you guys. Were you ever a fan of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? What were some of your favorite parts, some of your favorite moments? And this might come up a little bit once in a while, but out of curiosity, which one do you actually prefer? Do you prefer, the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, or do you prefer Tim Burton's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Timmy Style.